All right, so we've been eating out a lot and I feel really bad. So I think we need to cook dinner today, but I'm having one of those days where I really don't have the energy to cook. So the challenge today is to cook a delicious, healthy meal without doing a lot of cooking. I'm gonna be relying heavily on leftovers and my oven. I'm not gonna be doing anything on the stovetop. And here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna use my stopwatch to time how much I actually spend cooking. So all the time that I'm just sitting around reading my book, playing my phone video games and crossword puzzles, that's not gonna go towards the time. The only time I'm going to count is when I'm like washing my tomatoes, slicing them up, and sticking things in the oven. My hope is that we're gonna keep it to less than, I don't know, 20 minutes. Let's give it a try. Okay, so instead of using my watch, I'm just gonna use my phone, and I'm gonna start by looking in the fridge, see what we got in terms of leftovers. All right, so start. Okay, so this is my main fridge, my main kitchen. Yes, you guys got a good look at my fridge. It's actually not in bad shape. I just cleaned it the other day. Okay, I'm wasting time. So I have here some risotto that I made that I had some leftover. I actually used the leftovers from my last Kitchen Stories cooking vlog when I made the red sauce for my mother-in-law. And I used that to make some risotto. What else do we have here? Ooh, okay. Not above using store-bought help when I need it. So let's use that. Got some store. Oh, look, my time is going. What else do we got here? We're already at, okay, I think that's it for now. Okay, here is my, what we got in the freezer? Ooh, got some good options here. I'm gonna use this. This is a puff pastry that I took out of the packaging. Use that. Puff pastry is one of my favorite cooking hack items. So easy to cook with. I'm going to preheat my oven.
So I recently saw a really cute video by an Italian food blogger I follow at Cucina Botanica, and she made this tomato galette using puff pastry just like I'm using here. She also used hummus as the base for her sauce, but I wanted to try using a basil pesto.
Okay, so we just finished dish number one. I paused at 10:03:01, so we're like halfway there to my 20-minute goal, which I honestly don't think I'm gonna make at this point. Next, dish two.
So for dish two, I'm going to try making a lighter version of Suppli. Suppli is breaded and deep fried risotto, usually marinara risotto. Many of you may be familiar with its sister, the southern version, which is arancini. So Suppli is a little bit different, mostly in the way that it's shaped. It's shaped more like an egg, as you can see, as opposed to like a golf ball or in some cases a softball. I did not deep fry this. I didn't want to spend that time over a stovetop, as I mentioned, and I also didn't coat it in flour and egg, just a little bit of breadcrumbs.
We are at 18 minutes and 15 seconds, and I am hitting that stop button because we are done. It's now time to eat. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Well, that turned out pretty well for all of 19 or less than 19 minutes of actual cooking. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to join me for my next installment of my kitchen stories.